Alright, you guys, I already have the print already for the characters. So I'm doing this recording just to see where I'm at on my collection, what characters I already have, and which characters I will be needing to complete the roster. But just to note, you guys, I know some of the characters that are already that you see here. They haven't been made yet in 112 skill. Yeah, so they don't exist. So yeah, that's a bummer, you know. But I don't know. I mean, maybe in the future, maybe some companies might end up making these characters. Hopefully, in the future, and if they do, I will actually will collect them. Just to get close to completing the roster. So, but it's nice, doing this project. It's fun, and I'm just doing this to, have a record of what I have in my collection, and also, just to have fun. So it'll be a pretty cool project. So what I'm going to do is start off from the top left and work my way to the right and mark off the characters that I already have in my collection and just go from there. Alright, here we go. So first off, we have Blackheart. I don't have Blackheart yet. I'm close to having the character in the wave, the Blackheart wave from Moral Legends. So I only need one character to, I think it's Moon Knight. So I just need Moon Knight because he has the head of Blackheart, and that's the only character that I need to get to be able to build the Blackheart. So I'm pretty close to doing that. So yeah. Next is Jim Lee's Cable. So I have him on pre-order. I don't have this cable yet from the Zabu. I think you can get it from the Zabu wave. I think, yeah, he's from the Zabu wave. I have him on pre-order, and he'll probably be here by the end of April if it goes well. Next is Captain America. So now I have a Captain America from the Gamerverse 2-pack with Blue Venom. So I'm glad to have him now. I haven't had a Captain America in a while, years actually. And within this past year, I was able to get two versions of Captain America, which is this version, the Gamerverse version, but he can also pass for a comic book version as well. Also, I have the MCU Captain America, the latest one, I think, from Steve Rogers. I think he's still like pegging in stores now, the MCU. So yeah, I'm glad to have this Captain America, the 2-pack version. Next is Colossus. I don't have a Colossus yet. I don't know which one to get. I haven't looked into the Colossus yet, but eventually, I'll get around to which one I want in my collection. So yeah. Next is Jim Lee Cyclops. Cyclops, I do have him because he's already on the way. I think he'll be coming in within this week coming up. So I'm gonna scratch him off the list. I ordered him online, and he's on his way. I got the X-Men 97 version of Cyclops. He's from the cartoon, but I mean, he's like pretty much like from the game as well. So next is Cammy. I do have a Cammy. I have the Cammy from the Jetta Toys, but the Cammy that I have has the green suit version. This one's the other version. I'm not gonna scratch her off the list because I need this. I'm trying to get to this version, close to this version as possible, if I can. But I do have a Cammy, but I'm not gonna cross her out yet because, like I said, I have the green suit version of Cammy. I'm gonna try to get this version. Um, at least the color. At least get the color. I like a light blue or blue. Next is Roll. No, that's not Roll. That's I forgot. BB Hood. Yeah, BB Hood. Don't have her. I don't think they haven't made it for. I think they haven't made a character for her yet. I don't think so. So yeah. Next is off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of his name. Oh, Anacaris. Anacaris. Looks like the one that looks like the mummy. Anacaris. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Him. They haven't made a figure for him yet, so pass. Next is man. Trying to Amigo, right? Amigo. I think that's how it's pronounced. Minigo. This one, the one with the looks like a cactus. The one with the hat. So yeah, they haven't made a character for him yet in figure form. So pass. Well, that I know of. So next is Akuma. Akuma, I have him on pre-order already from Jello Toys. So he's being made. He's being made, and yeah, eventually he'll be on its way over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna scratch him out yet because I did have him on pre. I do have him on pre-order, but he's not coming anytime soon, so I'm not gonna scratch him out yet until he's on his way. So I'm gonna just leave him be. Next is Doctor Doom. I do have a Doctor Doom. I just recently got him. I got the Emperor Doctor Doom. The one that I think he has the cape from Doctor Strange. So I have that version of Doctor Doom, so I'm gonna cross him out. Gambit, I do have Gambit from X-Men 97. Cross him out. Hulk, I don't have a Hulk. Not yet. Eventually I'll get him. Iceman, I do have Iceman he's on his way. I think he's on his way with Cyclops. So I'm gonna cross him out because he's on the way. The version I got is the Secret Wars. The Secret Wars Iceman. Next is Iron Man. Iron Man. I don't have an Iron Man. The only Iron Man I have is the MCU version Mark 7 Iron Man. So I'm not gonna cross him out because I need this version of Iron Man, or close to this version. So yeah. Next is Dowsum. I don't have Dowsum. I need to get him. Next is Dan. So Dan, He's being made um, from, I think, Storm Arena. So you can actually have him pre-order. I need to do that. I need to pre-order him. So yeah, um, Dan from Storm Arena. Next is Chung Li. I do have Chung Li from Jedi Toys, so I'm gonna scratch her off the list. Chung Li. Dang, I think it's kind of difficult. Hopefully, it's not difficult to see. Next is Charlie here. Again, he's also being made from Storm Arena. You can pre-order him. I have to eventually do that along with Dan. Yeah. Next is Captain Commando. Captain Commando, I don't have him. I think there's a figure for him, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I don't have him. Next is Juggernaut. Juggernaut, I don't have him either because I just don't have him. I already like have a lot of like I have ordered a lot of like things and characters, and I still don't have a Juggernaut. So I don't know if I should do like the Bath Juggernaut, or I think he comes also in the 2-pack. And then the more recent one is the Gamerverse version, the Marvel's Capcom version. I'll probably get that one eventually. So yeah, I don't have them yet. Next is Magneto. This version of Magneto, I don't have them. I would like to have them, but I just, oh man, he's probably gonna be pricey too. The only version I have of him is like the '97, but the TV show series. He's like has the purple outfit with like his hair, his hair like being white. Um, yeah, that's the only version I have from him from the cartoon X-Men '97. Yeah, I need to get him. Meryl. I seen her out in the wild, so a couple of times. So if I do see her again, I'm gonna have to pick her up before I don't see her anymore. So yeah, Meryl. Next is Omega Red. I don't have Omega Red, and again, I think I need to pick which one I want, which Omega Red, because I know there's like a couple of versions of him already. But I might shoot for the 2-pack Gamerverse of him and Iron Man, or not Iron Man, War Machine. Yeah, War Machine. So that will do like a 1-2 punch. So yeah, Omega Red and Iron Man here. Psylocke. So yeah, I do have a Psylocke. I have two now. I got her like last month. I do have the Gamerverse version of her, the one that comes with Thanos, and then also picked up her the I think the Juggernaut Wave version. She's here, so let me just show it to you guys. I have her now. This version of her. So cool. Yeah, so next is Jin. Don't have a Jin. I don't think they made a character for him yet. Like the actual like figurine. So yeah, pass. Jill Valentine. Not in a 1-12 scale. But yeah, I have to pass. Hopefully someone makes her in 112. Next is This one, what's the name? Hariru. Forgot his name. I think how. I apologize for the pronunciation because I don't say these character. I don't say this character his name a lot. Hayato. I think it was Hayato. Yeah. Next is. Well, this character Hayato, they haven't made. I don't think they made a character for him yet. The figure. So. Next is Guile. I need to get a Guile. I don't have a Guile, so I need to get him. Felicia. So Felicia. Yeah, Dark Stalkers from Dark Stalkers. Felicia. They haven't made a figurine for her yet. Next is Rogue. So I can cross her off the list because I do have a Rogue. I have several versions of Rogue already. I have the X-Men '97 Marvel Legends Rogue. That will fit in with this image here. Oops. There we go. I do have the X-Men '97 Rogue, and I do have the 2-pack with Gambit, the sport version, and then also have the Savage Land Rogue as well. But the X-Men '97 Rogue, I mean, it's gonna go good with this one, cause this one has the green jacket, so it'll be perfect. Next is Sabretooth. I don't have a Sabretooth. Yeah, I don't have a Sabretooth. I don't know which one to get. I know there's already like a couple of versions, but I'm gonna look into them. Eventually, same as Colossus. Just within time, I'll just look into see which one I'm going to get. Next is Sentinel. Don't have a Sentinel, but I don't think there's a version of this Sentinel. But I mean, if you grab like one of those X-Men '97 Sentinels, I mean, that'll be still good, to me. At least you have a Sentinel. Next is Shumagora. So yeah, I need to get him. Shumagora. He's a really unique character from Marvel Legends because he's really stands out. He's a character that actually stands out. So it'll be nice to have this character in that collection. So yeah, I do want him. I don't have him, so I gotta get him. Next is Silver Samurai. I do have Silver Samurai. I'm gonna cross him off the list because I do have the one from the Gamerverse version with him and Wolverine. Next is Roll. I don't know if there's a action figure for Roll, or if there is, even like trying to get a figurine, a Roll, like a little statue figurine, that would be good enough to me. But yeah, I don't think there's a Roll out there yet. I'm not sure. But if there is, then let me know, guys. Next is Morgan. I know there's like a couple of characters already out there, but I don't know if they're like in 1:12 scale. But I know that Storm Marina is coming out with Morgan. They're being made. Morgan and Felicia. No, not Felicia. Is it? What's her name? Lilith. There you go, Lilith. So Morgan and Lilith. Yeah. Can't wait for those characters. But eventually, Yeah, she's a must. um, Mega Man. I don't have a Mega Man. I guess in the near future I need to get him. Um, a Mega Man. Um, yeah. All right. Next is M Bison. Right here. Right here. M Bison. Um, I saw him out in the wild at the store, but I was in a pickle at that time. So I also saw another character that I wanted to pick up, and it was a 2 pack. Um, it was a Pokemon. It was Charizard. He was pretty big figure. I think 8 inches. It was 8 9 inches, along with Pikachu. And Pikachu was small. He was a really small character. So I picked those figurines instead of M Bison. I had to leave M Bison. He was the only at this time. Like he was like the only one that I saw that was there. Like it was only one, and through all the times I went to the stores, I never seen him again. Like in different stores. So that's the only time I saw him, and there was only one. So like I said, um, it was kind of a hard decision to make. So I ended up picking the Pokemon Charizard Dragon with Pikachu. He's kind of like he has like the dragon Pokemon Charizard. He's a little bit articulated. He runs on batteries too, like his wings, flap and stuff. That's which is pretty cool. His tail lights up. His fiery tail lights up, and he has like um, projectile like flames and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, getting off topic here. So I ended up picking Charizard instead of the M Bison. But eventually, I will get in Bison, slowly but surely. Next is Ken. I do have a Ken, so I'm gonna scratch him out the list. I do have a Ken from Jada Toys. Is the Street Fighter 2. So yeah, I'm gonna scratch him off the list. I know that Storm Arena made the Alpha series of Ryu and Ken, and I passed on it. I mean, it just slipped on me. I should have ordered. I should have pre-ordered them, but now it's kind of really hard to get them now and pricey. So eventually, I'll get those versions of Ryu and Ken. On to the next character. Is Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't have a Spider-Man. Yeah, you guys. Not a classic Spider-Man. Not one Spider-Man. So I need to get at least one. Even if it has to be that battle damage version, Magic the Gathering, collab with Hasbro. So I'm gonna get both though. I mean the battle damage one and then the regular one. So next is Spiral. Spiral, I need to get her soon because I do want her as well. Spiral. And sadly I don't have her. Next is Storm. I do have a Storm. I have the Uncanny. Well, I have a couple versions of Storm. I have the Uncanny Storm and the X-Men 97 Storm from the TV show. I looked at I think I remember she was in a gray suit. I think she wasn't in a white suit. It was like more of a dark gray. So I almost scratch her off the list because I do have the Uncanny Storm, and she comes in a black suit. So yeah, I'm good on her. But I do want the white suit Storm. Eventually, I'll get her. Next is Thanos. So I do have the Thanos from the Gamerverse 2-pack. That came with Psylocke. So I'm gonna scratch him off the list. Next is Venom. I do have the blue Venom. I'm gonna scratch him off the list as well. He came with Captain America, the Gamerverse 2-pack. Next is Sun. I know Sun. I don't think there's a figure for Sun. Next is I forgot. Bot. I think Serbot. Yeah. So no Serbot. Next is Sakura. I don't have a Sakura right here. Don't have a Sakura. Next is Ryu. I do have Ryu from the Jetta Toys. So I'm gonna scratch him off the list. Next is Ruby Heart. Ruby, so no Ruby Heart figurine. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully someone makes those figures. Yeah. Next is Iron Man. No Iron Man. Oh, not Iron Man. I'm sorry. It's War Machine. It's War Machine. I don't have a War Machine, so I'm gonna have to pass on him. I can't scratch him out. Next is Wolverine. Wolverine, I can definitely scratch him off the list. This one, because I do have the couple versions of him. I do have the Gamerverse version, the one that came with a Silver Samurai. The one that came with a Silver Samurai. So I also have the Bone Claw Wolverine from the Love Triangle. So I have that version as well. So the Bone Claw version does come out in that game as well. So I'm gonna scratch both of them off the list because I also have the brown suit version of Wolverine. So next is Zangief. I have no Zangief. I think is it Jada Toys or Storm Arena is gonna be making him. So if he's available, I'll eventually get him. Next is this one right here. Down here is man, Trombone, right? Trombone. Yeah, no Trombone. I don't think there's a figure made for Trombone. Next is Strider Hiryu. So no Strider. Nope, the one in the corner. This one right here, no Strider. No figure for Strider. And I think that's it. So from here, I'm gonna just slowly but surely cross the characters out one by one. So it's a good start. Now I know, which ones I have already and which ones I don't have. So I'm gonna use this as a reference for, my figure collection of Marvel vs. Capcom. and this is gonna be a lot of help to me. A lot of help. But yeah, so that's it, you guys, for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.